it's time for me to pick my nose. Oh my God, slam! Oh, that was a hefty ride. Oh, oh, got a call on the old bat phone. Hello? Yes, I'm doing the introductions now. Stop bothering me, Dennis, while I'm at work. Now, I'll mention to him about the upcoming Thursday Comics podcast and about our last one, which, what one was that about? Oh, yes, underrated creators. That was a good one. They really should check that one out. Oh my God, the camera's on. Oh, I guess I have told them about it. Okay, I'll see you later in the week. Okay, bye. Okay, that's Dennis there calling in about Thursday Comics. Once again, here we are from a secret, undisclosed location, hidden somewhere deep in the bowels of downtown St. John's, Newfoundland, a historic little city here on the far eastern reaches of North America, comes in the Library of Graphic Literature with your host, Wallace Ryan. Gee, I wonder if I'm the most easterly comic book podcast in North America. The only one that's more easterly than me is the Downtown Comics Pick of the Week. So, I guess not by a shop. Oh, by the way, English breakfast tea here. Very delicious. Just plain old English breakfast tea. Might as well dust off the... how's everyone out there? Hope you're having a great day. It's Monday. I'm off. As you can tell, I'm in my studio garb. This actually is how I dress when I'm here drawing in my studio. I wear basically slippers and those pajama pants, and sometimes my house coat, as I like to call it, if I'm feeling particularly fancy or cold. And I have the day off today because I worked yesterday at the good old comic book shop. So I'm here with you folks today. Now, a day early. I'm coming a bit early to you this week because last week we got our comics for last week, but we also got the comics for the week before, 2 days in a row. So I'm blocked with the books here today. As a matter of fact, I bumped one ahead, or a couple ahead, I think. Anyways, so shall we get started? Okay. Now, what's first here on the list? Now, I've pre-opened these two, by the way, mainly because I wanted to have a look at them. But we're going to start out with a Marvel Masterworks, the Black Panther, Volume 3. Volume 3. Volume 3. Volume 3. Volume 3. This has, there's a short series by Peter B. Gillis and Dennis Cowan, which is okay, but the best part of this book is that this contains the Don McGregor and Gene Colan Black Panther series from Marvel Comics Presents, number 13 to 37, which I have been waiting so long to see that. This is Panther's Quest or Panther's Prey, I think it was, from Panther's Rage to Panther's Quest, from Don's own words here. So this one's for you, Don, by the way. But yeah, I remember when I realized that the series was being put into it, and I figured, okay, I'll wait. Panther's Quest, sorry. And I figured, I'll wait and have a read of that when it's collected and all that. And so here, all the years later, I finally get to read it. It's actually one of the few Don McGregor and Gene Colan things outside that I haven't read, and one of the few one of the few Black Panther stories I haven't read, because I always kind of liked the Black Panther. I thought he was cool, even back before any of you knew who the Black Panther was. But yeah, Don McGregor, to me, Don is the voice of the Black Panther. He told some amazing stories, and Gene the Dean Colan here with him just makes it even. It's, you know, as if it couldn't be better, and that makes it a little bit better. He also has, of course, with him on this one. I do believe it's Tom Palmer from the look of the inks here. Let's double check. Is he right? Is he right? He is right. It is Tom Palmer. Can I recognize my inkers, or can I recognize my inkers? But yeah, so this is a must have. As Kirby used to say, don't ask, just buy it. So run out, pick up this book, and pick it up now. I order you to. You want to pick up this book. You want to read this book. Ooh, there, you've been hypnotized. So go out and get this book. Now, if the sales of this are through the ceiling, then I'm sure Disney and Marvel are going to come knocking on my door to see how I can sell other books for them. But anyway, I sell this out of love. Anyway, Don, great work. It's an honor to be able to be presenting your work to that big, huge audience that I have out there. Of at least 1,000 people or so. Actually, that's another thing. This week, find a friend. Get them to sign up for this little YouTube show that could. Anyway, let's have a close-up look at this little tome here. Of course, like I say, there's the first one, which is the first series, which is was a mini-series. Now, I never did read that one by Dennis Cowan and Gillis. But, you know, looks serviceable anyway. And it's a 4-issue limited series. And then from that, we go into Panther's Quest. Love the look of it there. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to read this baby. I mean, two of my favorites, Don McGregor and Gene Colan. How could I ask for more? I mean, I could ask for more, but I mean, that'd just be being greedy here. But yeah, beautiful words, beautiful art. You can't ask for better in this comic book world of ours. And it's quite long actually too, which is really cool. I like this because it's. Well, it is. It really is one long graphic story. So yeah, check this out. Run out and pick it up there today, and you know, enjoy it. Enjoy. This one, I gave 3 kisses to. 3 kisses. Let's. I'm just even going to put it here because I want it nearby me. Now, actually, let's jump. I'm going to skip my order here. As a matter of fact, I might even put that down towards the bottom. Hang on a sec there. I'm rearranging my order of presentation here. Okay. Next up comes another one of those hefty Marvel Omnibuses. Hang out for the tea break. It's nothing like tea and comics. Perfect combination. Anyway, this hefty little tome here is the Thunderbolts by Busiek and Bagley. Yay! Kurt Busiek, of course, one of the more underrated writers, at least these days. I mean, he is, as we say in our underrated artists. Oh, I can't give it away. Anyway, me and Dennis always thought, you know, outside of all the, you know, Eisner Awards he won for Asterix, that Kurt Busiek needs some more love and out there. This also has art by Mark Bagley, who, to be quite honest, I was never really huge on, but after reading this, you know, I'm starting to actually come to see what people liked about Bagley. Of course, the Thunderbolts is the story, and I don't mind spoiling this because it's spoiled in the first issue. The Thunderbolts are, in fact, this is after the onslaught and all the superheroes of the world are dead, and this new team appears to pick up the slack, but it is, in fact, not what it seems to be. I'm not going to tell you, but anyway, it's a cool book. I'm loving it so far. I had actually not read this, but I'm at least two comics into it, and I'm loving it so far. And Dennis, of course, he speaks highly of this series, so if Dennis says it's good, it gotta be. So this is a nice, oh God, this is heavy, isn't it? This is a nice one to pick up and sit around and read on this beautiful spring day. Here's a couple of, but yeah, I kind of took a liking to the art. But yeah, very good story. Well, I mean, like I say, Busiek, great storyteller, very imaginative. He brings in things that you just wouldn't believe. So yeah, once again, run out and pick this one up. And when you're buying it at your local comic book shop, tell them Wallace sent you. How's that? They'll love me. They'll love me then. They'll really start to love me. Okay, anyway. Well, actually, let me move this here so you can see my pretty face. Whew. Okay. Another sip of the tea. Beautiful. And we're going to skip forward to modern day comics, and a comic that I'm loving to death, and I would like to see more people loving this to death too. This is the world of Black Hammer. This one contains, now this is volume 2, this contains sort of like the spin-off series from Black Hammer, which is amazing comic. You ought to get out there and see it. This has Black Hammer 45 and the Quantum Age. And the neat thing about this is the Black Hammer 45 story, written by Jeff Lemire and Ray Fawkes, script by Ray Fawkes, is the art is by Matt Kindt, one of my other faves out there. The second one, the Quantum Age, is written by Lemire himself, with art by Wilfredo Torres, and you know, various art too, like I guess varied covers by everyone from Veronica Fish, Ken Fabry, Dennis Cowan, Wilfred Torres, Christian Ward, and so on and so forth. Anyway, cover by Dean Ormston, the original co-creator of Black Hammer along with Lemire. But yeah, I love this. I love this series. I love it. So this is yet another one of those, don't ask, just run out and pick it up. You hear me? So yeah, check it out, The World of Black Hammer. And the only thing I like this is when you take off the dust jackets for these babies, is that the inside one is exactly the same, which is kind of cool. So if you ever lose the dust jacket, you're okay, but don't lose the dust jacket. Keeps the dust off them, I guess. Oh, there's my bookmark of where I am now. This is Matt Kinch, who at first, you know, I was sort of like so on his stuff, but then I really start to love his stuff. And here is the Quantum Age story. So yeah, some great great stories, great art. And it's one thing to have a, you know, good story and so-so art, but when you have a good story and great art, then man, you're laughing. Okay. So yeah, I can't recommend this one enough. I'd say, yeah, I'd give this so far a 5 out of 5, or 4.75 out of 5. You know, this is damn good. That Jeff Lemire, and he's Canadian too, which is pretty cool, because us Canadians rule. Okay. We write some of the best comics and we do all the best movies. Okay. Now to finish off our North American look here, we have dun, 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 boom boom, Superman's Greatest Team-Ups. Great cover there by Gil Kane. This is mainly stuff from the DC Comics Presents. So some good stuff in here. Just a quick read of the artistic lineup. Well, you have writers from Mike Barr to Jerry Conway, Steve Englehart, Steve Gerber, Denny O'Neil, Marty Pascoe, Len Wein, pencilers like Murphy Anderson, Rich Buckler, Dick Dillon, Don Heck, Alex Saviuk, Jim Starlin, the Jim Starlin, Joe Staton, one of my favorites, Kurt Swan, who I love, and Rick Veitch, also another one I love, and a variety of inkers, including Murphy Anderson. Okay, so a lot of covers by Ross Andrew, and oh, this is the Murphy Anderson one. So yeah, some really cool stories in here. You know, you get to see Superman teaming up with all sorts of people, and I always did like the Starlin one that's in there. Which one is the Starlin one? Don Heck there. Oh God, which is it? But yeah. Oh, this is it. Yeah, it was a story where they take on Mongol or whatever his name is. Mongol, yeah. And so yeah, that's a cool one. Anyway, let's have a quick look at it here. And this is the Starlin story anyway. Good old Jim Starlin. Romeo Tangel on the inks. But like I say, some other good artists mixed in with this, including Kurt Swan, surely one of the greatest Superman artists of all time. Love that Gil Kane cover. So yeah, for you Superman fans, this is a must-have. You must have it. Buy this book. Anyway, yeah, I think you'll like it. Okay. Oh, what a day! What a day. Okay. Now we get to the European side of our story. Here we have Volume 3 of the classic, Volume 4, collecting 3 classic graphic novels, Asterix the Legionary, Asterix and the Chieftain Shield, Asterix and the Olympic Games. In other words, some Asterix. Yay! So I've just started, okay, forgive me, but I'm just actually starting to read the Asterix now. I never did get a chance to read them. I never did have them in a cool hardcover collection, but this fixes all that. And it's, it's kind of a fun little romp. Some nice satire throughout it. So, yeah, check it out and give it a read. Asterix. Asterix, Asterix. Do, 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 do. Asterix, Asterix. Okay. And let's see what else we have here. From the good folks at Creston comes Dusty Dabbert, The Secret Animal Kingdom by Tom Rope and Piet Win, I think it is. This just looked like a cool book. I'm trying to buy, of course, more European style stuff, and this is interesting. It definitely has a European look to it, and some cool talking animals, which of course is always cool. Let's see what it says on the back. Ooh, Dusty Dabbert, the Dutch Asterix, travels through the countryside helping those he meets with his magical knapsack. Kind of like me. When he discovers a hidden world of talking animals, Dusty is charmed by their peaceful life until human intruders try to capture the animals for food in a circus act. Those damn humans. Humans always screw things up, don't they? Can he rescue his new friends, or will he too become a prisoner of the evil Carl Craven? And a quote here, one of the greatest joys of graphic novels is entering a fully realized world. Dusty is one of those books. 1 part Alice in Wonderland and 2 parts Asterix. From Ian Lendler, author of the Stratford Zoo Midnight Review graphic novels. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Some neat artwork in it, whatever. So I mean, if you see this there, it does look really cool. There's just something very charming about it. I'll put it that way. It just made me want to buy it. So let's have a close-up look here. So yeah, love the artwork. It has a nice charm to it. So yeah, pick it up and tell them once again that I sent you. Okay, now we wind up this week with a book that I really can't show you, except for showing you the outside of it. This is The Complete Crepax Dangerous Liaisons by Guido Crepax, one of the sophisticated artists there from Europe. Now, of course, this is chock-a-block with nudity and the like, but I mean, still beautiful art and all that. A style all his own. Of course, this is definitely not for kids. This one's chock-a-block with all kinds of sex and that. But yeah, beautiful framing. I love his style of drawing and all that. So it's for those of you who like a little bit of sex included with your comics, this is one to get. Or any of the Crepax ones. The guy's obsessed with it. And why not? Nothing wrong with it. Anyways, that being said, I'll have a little bit more tea, and then I'll set the boom tube a-coming. Oh my god, there it is. It's starting to pull at me. Okay, stay tuned for next week's episode, hopefully before the end of the week, even maybe. And check out Thursday Comics. This week it's just going to be a news and chatting about some new omnibuses type of thing, and that's about it. Okay, people. Wow. Boy, this is a really hungry boom tube here today. I love you all. Thanks for having me over. Keep on reading them comics. Okay, bye. Way I go. Oh, by the camera to turn it off.